I'll try Wayfarer this time. You prefer to make your home in mountain grottos and woodland groves rather than in the coiled streets of cities. You have the agility of a gazelle, the cunning of a fox, and ferocity of an eagle. You have heard of a city of trees. I don't like the city of trees, though. I don't like that area. Oh, no. What the fuck is that? Oh, herbs. Stick with a knife. Owl, eagle, crow. Go with crow. Name it la 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 la. Let's see if this first part is the same for all the characters. Yeah, I think it's the same. But your grandfather gave you in the deathbed and everything. Before we follow the old man, we gotta pick up the potion. So should we even bother trying? I think there is a quest here though. What is her stats? Scouting is 6, so... Okay, nice. Oh, charisma. Do we have the charisma though? You can't check while you're in the middle of an encounter. No. Charisma is 2. Well, well, look at that. Oh, special bonuses +3 if Wayfarer. So I guess depending on the situation, you might get bonuses. Okay. Well, I suppose I could let one as such as you through, says the tree thoughtfully, and uproots itself with a great tearing sound and shuffles out of the way. There you go, says the tree, you may pass. Walk through the thorn bush gate. Beyond, you find several huge oak trees whose branches are so big that they're able to support homes of many people. I don't have any money yet. Take this oak staff to the willow druid in the forest of Laren. Sacred grove where he lives will be hard to find, but I'm sure you can do it. The willow druid gives you something to bring back to me. When you return with it, I will make your techniques of tracking and your wilderness lore better. Okay, so where is the forest of Laren? Is it on this? It might not be on this island, though. Welcome to the City of Trees, says a passing woman dressed in the garb of a druid. The city has been built among branches. Oh, okay. That's it. The problem is to get back here, I think you still have to do the same check. Oh, this is a trinket? Can I equip it? Well... No. I only have 5 arrows. That's not good. She needs to have another weapon. Okay, so this is a horrible mission. Let's try not to get stuck doing it, or at least quick save before we do it. This one's easy. Oh, we can have an animal companion. Okay, nice. Out of 8, oh. God damn. I don't think we have enough. She doesn't have damage at all. That's scary. That's not good. Let me see. And she is out. Well, she can still do damage without. We in the melee though. Not him though. If you want to make money, you can fight that thing again. Maybe we should. Oops. Oh, we have to go back. Ow. Oh. Why are you attacking me instead of my board? Wow. This is not good. Nasty. priestess who is wearing the skin of a wolf is covered in red paint. At last, the task of a warbore. Now ceremony can go ahead. Priestess rewards you with knowledge. Oh, +1 scouting. Okay. Nice. Unfortunately, you cannot sell this. You don't have any use for it anymore. Okay. This you can sell for 40. See, it makes it worth like fighting that weirboar over and over just so that you can get some money. I wonder if there's a limit. Oh no, you idiot. You still able to reach? Okay. This game. Oh, when she's still... Oh, come on. But that's 40 gold there. See, every time you fight... Did I get... Yeah. Yeah, you get 40 gold every time you fight that. Which is actually pretty good. What do I have right now? Okay, maybe we can get some... Do they sell a lot? No, the only thing they sell is a leather armor. And they already have that equipped. I will buy 20. I'll buy 20 more. Oh! Oh, yeah. That's fine. Just like what happened. Oh, it's like 20% max stack. Okay. All right, let's kill that board a number of times just so that we can get some money. What? Fucking ass. I hope I hit save. Really? Nice. Let's see how much we can get from that encounter. Oh, you get a lot from that one. Okay, nice. 37 shard. Let's see here. Better armor. 1 to 6 damage. Short range then. So I'll probably keep this. Is it a two-handed? Lantern. 100, Jesus. Trinket. Charisma +1, scouting +1, 300. Oh, the crossbow actually. The crossbow has better damage. Oh, but lower range. Okay. Alright. I want some more money though. Oops. Oh, you recognize a place where you fought off the brigands. You search beyond the hedge, beside the road, for remnants of their camp. However, you find no sign that a camp was ever here. Perhaps you dreamed the whole thing. Just as you're about to give up, something on the beach below catches your eye. You spot a wrecked timber with ship stuck between the cruel rocks. Thorough search and you find a washed-up smolder fish. It's for alchemy? Okay. It's stinky though. Oh yeah, you can't even sell it. More stinky fish? Does it stack? No. Oh, I guess we could have just put it in the storage. I guess should have done that. Even your storage has a limit, and then it's like 2,000 shards to get another one. Alright. More stinky fish. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think I can get to the web war anymore, so let's just put away the stinky fish. Try and kill off this zombie. Nice. The arcane knowledge tells you much about the undead. Ghouls are known to eat the flesh of the dead as well as the living. They like to make their homes in crypts and graveyards, and they never venture out during the day. Sunlight burns their pallid undead flesh. Also, they cannot abide a powder of salt, iron, and filling mixed together. You can purchase these ingredients for 15 shards at any market stall. Okay. It's not superstition if it actually works against the supernatural. When you're ready, set off to search the cemetery near the trading post. The trail of gruesome murders and and Tales of Terror leads you to an old cemetery near a deserted part of the Oak Quarter. It is early morning, a few hours before dawn, so you haven't much time before the ghoul goes into hiding. At the gates of the cemetery, you find a small girl, hunched over, sobbing. When she sees you, she backs away, terrified. Oh, we don't have good charisma, so probably gonna fail this. Yeah. Let's use that old man's blessing. God damn. The little girl, look at that, 4 damage. The little girl runs off before you can talk to her. You thread your way through the pitted tombstones and brooding crypts of the cemetery, under a pale moon that bathes the graveyard in a sickly pallid light. Suddenly a foul stench fills your nostrils, and a figure rises up out of the shadows. Yellow eyes glow with feral bloodlust, and creature sinks its black teeth into your arm before you can react. And then, oh yeah, and then I get this disease, ghoul bite. 1 point subtracted from your sanctity, combat, and charisma. I mean, your charisma is already 2, and now it's 1. The ghoul, rotting, walking corpse lunges at you again. Use the salt and iron fillings. Oh, at least I don't have to fight it. I guess I didn't do this like last night. As fast as you can, you lay out a line of powder in front of you. The ghoul gives a moaning wail and shrinks back, unable to cross the line of salt and iron fillings. Quickly you run around the ghoul, encircling it with the powder. The creature lunges for you, but it cannot cross the line. You keep it at bay at every turn. Soon it is completely trapped. Casually you sit on a tombstone and wait for sunrise. When it comes, the ghoul is burnt to a crisp. Its jaws still twitch unnervingly from time to time. You did it, exclaims the warden happily, taking the ghoul's head and placing it in the jar. It's time for a reward. You can choose only one of these 3 rewards. An amber wand, 500 shards, or a free resurrection deal. I think the problem with the resurrection thing is you still lose everything when you resurrect. I think the last time I picked the resurrection deal, and it didn't really help me because you don't, unless you save up money, you still have to kind of get equipment and stuff again. So it's better to not die at all in this game. I don't know. Can always use more money. The resurrection is a resurrection. Then you can try the game again, you know. Like with the progress that you have. You just don't have, I think you don't have your equipment and stuff. You know what, I'll take the money. The priest looks you over. I'm afraid we have no one skilled enough to cure you. However, I believe the Temple of Maka in Yellowport might be able to help. And the holy waters of Blessed Springs are known to be efficacious in this kind of case. Yellowport, huh? Isn't that the place that I don't want to go to? Where I died last time. $15. Oh no, Yellowport is someplace different. Let me see. Yeah, you can just go through the portal to get to Yellowport. Then why would you pay money to go to Yellowport when you can just transport to Yellowport? I'll try Yellowport maybe. I think Marlock City was probably where I don't want to go to. You step through the archway. Immediately, the symbol on the stone begins to glow with red-hot energy. Your hair stands on end and your body tingles. A crackling nimbus of blue-white force engulfs you. The sky darkens and thunder and lightning crash and leap across the heavens. Suddenly, your vision fades and everything goes black. When your sight returns... Oh no, yeah, this is where I don't want to be. We'll be more careful though. When your sight returns, you find yourself at the gate of a large city, set on the ochre colored river. The vile stink of brimstone permeates the air. You wrinkle your face up in disgust and gag involuntarily. Welcome to Yellowport, says a passing merchant. Yellowport is the second largest city in Saqqara. It is mainly a trading town and is known for its exotic goods from distant Ancon canoe way to the south. The stinking river brings rich deposits of sulfur from the lake of the sea dragon down to the town, where it is extracted and stored in the large waterfront warehouses run by the Merchants Guild. From here, the mineral is exported all over Harkuna. Unfortunately, all that sulfur has its drawbacks. The stink is abominable, and much of the city has a yellowish hue. The river is so full of sulfur that it is virtually useless as a source of food or of drinking water. However, the demand for sulfur, especially the sorcerer's guilds, is great. Politically, much has changed in the past few years. The old and corrupt king of Saqqara, Koran VII, has been deposed and executed in a military coup. General Grieve Marlock and the army now control Saqqara. The old council of Yellowport has been indefinitely dissolved, and Provost Marshal Marlowe's Marlock, the general's brother, appointed as military governor of the town. To leave Yellowport by sea, buy or sell ships and cargo, go to the harbor master. Or you have to buy a house before you can get the equipment. Okay. Oh, this is where you can invest. Yeah, that's right. Merchants Guild Yellowport is a large building of granite, plushly decorated inside to show off its wealth. Here you can bank your money for safekeeping or invest it in guild enterprises in the hope of making a profit. You hear that the guild master is looking for adventurers. You can invest money in multiples of 100. The guild will buy and sell commodities on your behalf using this money until you return to collect it. Don't forget that you can lose money as well, matters a sullen merchant. The guild charges 10% of any withdrawals, as it's cut rounded in their favor. Let's not do that now. Guildmaster Vernon of Yellowport is surprisingly eager to see you. He's a hugely fat and bejeweled merchant, and he tells you that a group of ratmen have made a base in the sewers beneath the city. They come out at night to raid the warehouses and homes of merchants of Yellowport. We need an adventurer like yourself to destroy their king, explains the guildmaster. Without him, the ratmen wouldn't have been able to organize a feast in the larder. We will pay you 450 shards to succeed. I think this is a hard quest, I think. Verdun tells you the sewers can be entered via the old disused well in the poor quarter. Whenever you're ready to enter the sewers, they will be accessible when you explore the city. Oh, it's medium. Okay. The Gold Dust Tavern is a plush inn besides the city gates. The tavern costs you 1 shard a day. Each day you spend here, you can buy drinks all around the bar and listen for rumors. 3 shards, yeah, why not? You fall into a conversation with Pylides, the kindly old scholar priest of Molhorn, the god of knowledge. Many years ago, the Book of the Seven Sages was stolen from a sea croaks. News suggests that the Scorpion men are in possession of it. I need a young adventurer like yourself to travel to Scorpion Bight and return the book to me. In return, I can show you how to improve your skill of your choice. Palete's eyes light up with hope as you agree to his request. Bless you, young adventurer, he exclaims with a relieved smile. Return to me with the artifact, and I shall impart you knowledge that will aid your journey. You nod in understanding and taking your leave as the weight of his new quest settles upon your shoulders. Hard, yeah, we're not doing that one anytime soon. We can do more. A bard in the tavern recites an epic tale of ancient legend. He speaks of Xenok, the priest king, the ruler of mighty nation in the distant steppes, far to the north. 1,000 years ago, his empire flourished, and his wealth was enormous. He was buried in a great pyramid tomb, along with his riches. It is said the pyramid of Xenok lies beyond the spine of Harkoon, and beyond the great steppes, in the foothills of the peaks at the edge of the world. You question him further, but that is all he knows. You leave the tavern. Seek disease cure. Temple of Maka, terrible goddess of disease and famine, is a large underground chamber accessible via an ornate entrance in the middle of the Plaza of the Gods, where all the temples stand in yellow port. Down below, the walls are bare earth. The ceiling is covered in the roots of growing plants, for Maka is also goddess of harvest. They must be kept happy, else disease and famine will strike the people. Their crops and their livestock bring ruin to all. It is fortunate we have a chosen one of Maka at this temple, says the high priestess. Only the chosen ones have the goddess given the powers to cure the afflicted. It costs 75 shards, only 30 if you initiate a Maka to be cured of poison disease. How much to be initiate? 50? Let's talk to the, let's check out the other temples first. Temple of Elnir is an imposing edifice of grey stone inlaid with yellow marbling. Elnir is the god of the sky and of kingship. He is the ruler of the gods. His dreams are of clouds, the clouds before storms, as a passing priest. There's nothing here. The temple of Alver and Valmir is built like an upside-down galleon. Alver and Valmir are brother and sister, king and queen of the land beneath the waves, masters of the sea. Their servants and soldiers are the souls of the drowned. And when seas are rough and storm-tossed, sailors say that Alver and Valmir are arguing again. The high priest tells you that the golden net of the twin gods have been stolen. The repulsive ones have taken it to their palace beneath the sea, in the sunken city of Zusudra. The repulsive ones worship the fish god Owains, who struggle with Alver and Valmir for control of the sea. We must have the golden net, or the repulsive ones will use it against us. If you return it to us, we will reward you, says the high priest. Sunken city lies under the coastal waters of Shadator. So ignore storm. What was the Elnir blessing? Charisma blessing. We're probably gonna need that for sure. Temple of Ternay, the god of war, is built in the shape of a spear with a long pillared nave and an altar at the far end. Two massive stone warriors guard its gates. Ternay is depicted here as an insensate spirit of war, a blood-drenched warrior with the head of a maddened jaguar. Combat blessing. Try again when you fail a combat ability check. Good for One reroll. I don't know if that's worth it. Oh, you can make resurrection over here too with that particular blessing. Immunity to disease. You know, maybe this is worth signing up for. Higher calling achievement. Maka has been recorded as your goddess in your adventure sheet. And let's ask for the cure. Okay. Very good. Let's take that immunity too. Alright. You wait several hours to be seen in one of the Provost Marshal's aides, a certain Captain Roycer. Convince him of your loyalty to Sakara. Oh no. No. It should come with a warning, you know, these options like this is gonna use charisma or something like that. Well, I guess I should have known better. Your attempt to convince the captain is worth his while to let you see the Provost Marshal. I'm not gonna be successful there. You do not sound convincing at all, and Captain Roycer dismisses you rudely. You have no option but to leave. Bribe him for 5 shards. The captain takes your money and nods in the direction you must go. The Provost Marshal is a rich and powerful man, cunning and capable. I have need of someone like you, he says. A group of the rebels, loyal to the old king, are hiding out in the cold, bleak mountains. Their leader, Nergran Koran, is dangerous to us, as he is heir to the old throne and rallying point for the rebels. Penetrate their stronghold and slay Nergran Koran, and you will be richly rewarded. I can promise you 500 shards and title if you succeed. Yes, please. Very well, says Provost Marshal, and dismisses you. You leave the palace. Got a lot of quests now. That one's also hard. Very hard, Kingslayer. Okay. So that's over at the Isle of the Druids. Where is the Forest of Laren? How do I show a map? Oh. That's Quaidan Forest. Oh no, that's Isle of the Druids over here. So where is this forest that you're talking about? Quaidan Forest. The map is pretty big actually. Weeping Jungle. Oh, is that like a quest location? Okay. So it must be here. The forest. Okay. This forest over here, I take it. Okay. No! I didn't want to go there. What? What is going on? Okay. The main road between Marlock City, Turfoil, and Karan Virus maintain a regular guard post. Karan's nothing if not efficient. Find a sword. You're lucky find the bushes near the road. Someone must have left it in a hurry as you stumble on an abandoned campfire and find sword laying on the ground. Nice. The city of Trefoil is a terrifying vision of apocalyptic destruction. It had once been a thriving crossroad town, but now it is burnt out hulk. It is almost razed to the ground and declared for the late king during the recent civil war, and tried to hold out against the army of Grieve Marlock, the current protector general of Socara. It was then sacked by the general's mercenaries, and General Marlock is now trying to rebuild it. Craftsmen are hard at work everywhere. Unfortunately, there's nothing here but ashes and rubble. We can't visit Opelati. It's like you gotta be careful when you're just navigating. So I was accidentally moved to over there. I guess we're gonna do this rat quest. Just to be safe. You walk around the smelly streets of the sulphurous city. The market is large and busy. At the corner of Brimstone Plaza, gigantic braziers burn sweet-smelling incense in an attempt to overpower the rotten egg smell that permeates the whole city. There are many stalls and goods to choose from. Your adventuring instincts push you to explore some back streets. There are some issues actually with the exploration here, I think, that caused me to die. I think because they have like thugs or something hiding in the streets. You set out to explore the city of Yellowport at night, unwholesome though it is with its reeking air and dusty ochre streets. You explore the merchant storehouses. You hear a muffled cry of distress from a dark alley. You find a huddled, moaning figure on the ground. Oh, this is a trap. As you approach, a net is thrown over you from behind. You glimpse a face painted with white bone dust and big red circles around the eyes, just before a terrific blow on the back of your head slams you into unconsciousness. You come around inside the disused warehouse enmeshed in the net. You have been stripped of all your possessions, all in a tidy pile nearby. Several men surround you. They are dressed in furs and robes that are adorned with hundreds of multicolored feathers. Each man wears a necklace of animal skull and has its teeth sharpened to needle-like points. "Hello," the leaders say reasonably. "We are the unspeakable ones. It is our way to eat people in sacrifice of our god." He points to a squat wooden idol of a grossly fat half-man, half-ape, with ivory needles for teeth. You notice the name Bagodar the Unspoken inscribed on the plaque at the base of the idol. "Bagodar the Unspoken, who's he?" you ask. "Do not speak his name," shouts the cannibal, "or you will be forever cursed." You notice a large cauldron of boiling water into which another cultist is tossing herbs and garlic. He stares at you and licks his lips. You lean from the conversation that they are from the jungles of distant Ancon Canoe, the feathered lands, and that they have come here to find new sacrifices for their god and new members for their cult. The chef pronounces the cauldron is ready. Shout Bagodar repeatedly. You yell the name of their god again and again. Cultists clap their hands over their ears, hopping about in horror. "Ah," howled the leader. "Stop your blaspheming, you heathen devil." In their confusion, you make it to your equipment. Now you can fight your way out. The bastards. Oh! You idiot! I don't understand. You idiot. It's like, why did she move? I didn't want her to move. Okay, where was I? Oh, right before. Okay, good. Let's do that again, I guess. Dang, 4 damage? Yeah, that's how I like it. Let's keep doing that. The thing about treasure is it makes you both rich and a target. I think you can keep fighting them. Let's see here. You remember that this is a trap set up by the cannibal cultists of Bagador. While one of them pretends to be hurt, the other two others skulk in the shadows, waiting to ambush the curious. Forewarned, you're able to take them by surprise. You cut one down in seconds. The other cultists, however, turn to fight you. Oh shit. God damn. That was quick. You can't sell the feathers. These are 100 each. Okay, that's not bad, actually. Does it matter though? I mean, there's no, like, limitation, right? Defense, okay. Yes, please. How much is it to sell? 40. Okay. there anything else I want here? Ooh. +1 combat. Action point cost 4. Versus what? Range 5. Oh, I was... okay. Silly me. Does it seem like, I mean, it's not using my, oh yeah, it is. I was like, it's not using my arrow. Actually, it is using my arrow. Well, making your way through the back streets of the poor quarter, you're set upon by knife-wielding thugs who are intent on relieving you of your purse. Talk your way out of this. What? The thugs are confused by your rhetoric and leave you alone. I want to kill those thugs though. Oh shit. Oh, nice crit. Just 15. A pale woman in black leather brushes past you in the street, casting you an enigmatic look. You grab the woman's wrist a split second before she can cut the strings of your money pouch. You drag her around to face you, but she meets your outraged scowl with a swashbuckling grin. You've got good reflexes, she says. Most of the street slugs come around here are too drunk, sodden, and dim-witted to notice the loss of a few shards. Want to earn some real money? Okay. The woman tells you her name is Loria. She leads you stealthily through winding cobblestone streets to a townhouse standing at the back of a small tree-lined square. A yellowish fog is descending with the coming of night. Loria waits until it's thick enough to shroud your activities from any stray passerby. Then jemmies a downstairs window. Within seconds, the two of you are inside. You've got the easy job, she says. Stay down here and keep watch. The stuff we're after is upstairs. She bounds silently up the next door. A long time passes. After a while, you risk calling up to Loria in a whisper. Your voice sounds thick, rasping, choked with growing fear. Loria doesn't reply. Each second you remain in the house increases the risk of discovery. Wait a little longer. You hear the shouts from outside, muffled by the swirling sulphurous fog. A stab of icy panic pulses at your heart. An instant later, the door burst open. 3 militiamen, armed with maces, burst through the doorway. Behind them, a tall, cadaverous gentleman wrapped in a cape is stamping in fury. A thief in my house, he rages. Do your duty. You realize the truth. Loria has used you as a decoy to cover her escape. You'll get even later if you survive. Fuck. One of the militiamen kicks over a table, blocking your escape. You set your back to a corner room and grimly prepare for the fight of your life. Oh no. Not bad. The militiamen are down. The tall gentleman watches you like a snake with his eyes on the mongoose. You have no time to bother with him now. We'll meet again, perhaps, he says in a voice like slithering murder. Remember my name, Telanaxor the Fire Weaver. Remember my name, you call back as you lope off. Loria the Housebreaker. Let the conniving vixen get in trouble. She nearly played you for her patsy after all. I wonder if we can see her again. That's her, right? No, I don't want to lose 550 now. Because that doesn't make any sense. You know? That doesn't make any sense. Because we know that that's her. Why is it that we don't just grab her? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's just somebody else. You grab a woman's wrist and give it a painful twist. You're not being cruel for the sake of it. She was about to steal your money. Oh, let me go, she pleads, showing you the little infant son she's carrying in her other arm. I need the money for my starving children, my poor crippled husband. Yellowport is full of wretches like this. With a snarl, you push her away, tossing a coin after her for good measure. No, she was about ready to steal 600. Later, strolling down by the canal, you find a small bundle lying on the slick cobblestones. It's a doll wrapped in a swaddling clothes to make it look like a baby. Yeah, idiot. That's pretty funny. Okay, we'll stop here though. Why is she still at rank 1? How do you level up the rank? You don't get XP in this game, so I don't know how you rank up. Before we go, let's just buy some more.